Hey guys, we can save 25 cents on some kind of tortilla chips. That's fantastic. Anyway, as far as you know, my name is RoboSpy, and I'm still here playing Gone Home. Right where we left off, we just discovered that the great uncle guy went crazy or something, or psycho, and he's dead, and this house is spooky, and nobody's home, so hopefully his ghost isn't here behind this door waiting to kill me. Probably not. I'm probably being neurotic. Turning on all the lights. Nothing in there. But anyway, yeah, here we are. We're continuing. Open the cover. Play the record. Hey Sam, what'll it be? Huh? The same, the usual. Let me just pour you some.
Now that it's happened, I just can't believe it's true.
What do we got?
I've done the best I could to keep from feeling.
Oh, jeez. Come on, go, just.
Can't
There we
get
go.
you off my mind. What am I going
Voodoo, mildew, and can
to? Why, Daddy, I didn't know you were.
do. Right here looking at you, honey. If it ain't me, it's my shadow.
Do you think I sent you far away?
All right.
I ain't been nowhere.
We're.
From
Yeah,
me?
hold on.
You stay away
I want to read this.
from me.
Yeah. Okay. Enough of that. I like that, but I want to read this. Okay. Read letter. Donald Fripp's publisher, Mercury Books. All right. Dear Mr. Greenbrier, I write to inform you that unfortunately Mercury Books will be unable to publish your follow-up to The Accidental Pariah. Despite the low sales of The Accidental Savior, we went ahead with publication of the second book in hopes of the John Russell series catching on. However, sales of the second book have in fact been lower than those of the first, and so our stewardship of the series must end here. It has been a pleasure working as your publisher, and we wish you and John Russell the best in your future endeavors. Well, keep trying, Dad. Or, I don't know, just, okay. Message from the future, because this is, I'm playing this in 2013. Message from the future. If you just wait a few years, Dad, there will be the internet, and you can publish whatever you want, as much of it as you want, for free on a blog. So, just wait a little while. Keep writing your magazine articles, because someday there won't be magazines anymore. Or, well, there will be, but they won't be won't be worth anything. So write them while you can, and then in a few years you can write a blog and write whatever you want, and nobody will say anything, because nobody can. Reproductive System Worksheet 6. Samantha Greenbrier. Below are 2 stories. Events are all out of order. Get a sheet of lined paper. Write Reproductive System Worksheet number 6 at the top. Choose one of the stories and rewrite it. Menstrual cycle. Who? Samantha Greenbrier. Period 4. Reproductive System Worksheet 6. The Menstrual Cycle. A novella. The early morning of September 1st, 1937, Essa Glatz stares out the window of the train as it travels from the Vienna back to her home village of Wilan in Poland. As the train rumbles along and the sun rises over the countryside, she can only think of her dear Borislav, the boy she is engaged to wed. Meanwhile, deep within her guts, an ovum starts to develop. As this train approaches its destination, her heart races. The lining of the universe is getting thick and soft. See me. Hey, if she's got the things in the right order, see me. Whatever. If she's got everything in this right order, I guess, well, I haven't checked. But that's brilliant. I mean, alright. Y'all took health class, right? it was awful. It was the worst thing. It was boring. I mean, I don't know. Like middle school and high school managed. I don't know how they did it, but they managed to make sex boring. Talking about menstrual cycles and doing everything, using all the God, using the little diagram with the tubes and everything, and not really, never really talking about the mechanics. But I don't know. Something like this, you got to make it interesting somehow. This is great. This is great. Good job, Sam. I mean, I would have given her extra points for something like that if I were a teacher. But I'm not. Where's the light? Ah, there's a light. The accidental savior. Copies and copies and copies. The accidental pariah. Oh, letter. Samantha, please give this to your mother. Janice, thank you for having Danny over to your new home. He has missed having his friend Samantha in the neighborhood very much. Danny asked if he could lend Samantha his Nintendo Street Fighting tape, and I gave my permission. He needs to spend less time with those games anyway. No hurry returning it. Let Samantha know that she is welcome back to our house to visit any time. Nintendo Street Fighting tape. Yes. The Street Fighting tape. Did anybody ever call them tapes? I mean, I don't know. They're cartridges. I mean, okay.
When you live in one place
All right,
your
hold
whole
on.
life, your next door neighbor is kind of like your default friend. And Daniel only got weirder over the years. So moving away has been a good excuse to, like, not see him anymore. But he did always have the good Nintendo games. Maybe
That's
I'll give
important.
him a call.
Oh yeah. He's got Street Fighter, which that girl whose name you may have told me, but I don't know. I don't remember. She likes Street Fighter. That's right. You said that in my head in the previous episode or the first episode or something. Anyway, you said that in one of your crazy in my head journals that I'm somehow remembering, even though I've never seen this journal before. So that's what you're doing, eh? Getting with this other, getting to have something in common with this pink-haired girl, punk army girl. Street Fighter is a good thing. Good thing to have in common. Good, about this. Katie, please tell Mom and Dad sorry about the stuff that's missing. Okay. But, yeah, I don't remember what I was going to say. But anyway, I see what you're doing there. But Street Fighting tape, does anybody call them tapes? I mean, they're not tapes. For those of you who may not know, who may not be familiar, I doubt anybody who's watching this isn't familiar with how a Nintendo works. But they were cartridges, of course. Oh, what is this? Hi, Lonnie. So if you wanted to come over to my house still this afternoon, that would be cool. I can drive. It's kind of far, but I can drive you home too, so hopefully that's fine. Right back and leave this in my locker if you still want to, and we can meet in the parking lot after 6. Samantha. Yeah, I am totally in. See you there, but I'm going to kick your butt. Get ready. Kick your... Ugh. I'm sorry, I live on the internet, so every grammar mistake. You-ho. Hadouken. Alright. Lonnie. Lonnie's her name. Okay. Invited her over for... Oh,
So you know what they say about the best laid plans of mice and men?
I don't.
Yeah, turns out it applies to Street Fighter too.
I
At least I
don't
worked up the courage to walk into the
understand.
7-Eleven and ask for a turn, but all that practice at home did not exactly translate in the wild. So after I was finished getting my butt kicked, I followed them outside while they smoked. And that was when she asked me if I was that psycho house girl.
Nope.
Then she said she's always really wanted to see the psycho house. Her name is Lonnie. She's coming over tomorrow.
Alright. Cool. Good. I already read that. But alright. Alright. Spacehead Journal. She's coming over. Good. What's going on? What can we save here? Oh, it's the same coupon. 25 cents off of... 25 cents off of tortilla chips. Maybe we can do double coupon day. That's good. Crumpled up piece of paper. You found. Don't tell mom and dad. The attic. Whatever you found, don't tell mom and dad. The attic. The attic. Is there a body up there? What did Sam do? What has Sam done? Okay. Yeah, I went in there. Okay. So what do we know? So, Sam is making friends with Lonnie, the pink-haired girl. Terry is a terrible writer who is being recognized as a terrible writer by his publisher. I just got home and I'm totally clueless about what's going on, and maybe you've never been in this house before. And Jan is a forestry worker. That's all I know about her. And apparently Terry's uncle used to live in this house and went psycho and then died. And it's a creepy mansion in the woods. Why am I just leaving my bags out there? Anyway. I'll go upstairs in a little bit, but there's still this side of the house to look at. Oh, no, there isn't. That's locked. I don't have anything in my inventory, right? Oh, I do not. Alright. Turn that on. Yep. Searching for all the things. Newspaper clipping. Controlled burn scheduled for Boone County. Okay, controlled burn, forestry crews, Boone County. Okay. Up. Noise in the attic. Alright. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, possibly Thursday, depending on speed of progress. Blah, blah, blah. In addition, removing dead and overgrown vegetation. Senior Conservationist Janice Greenbrier. Okay. They're doing a controlled burn. Yeah, they do that sometimes. That's good to do. For those of you who maybe don't live near mountains or forests or whatever, so for a long time, in the past, they used to just put out every forest fire that ever happened anywhere because, it's a fire, right? They'd put them out, but that turns out to not be a great idea. Because if you don't put out fires, then a bunch of dead brush gathers around, and then the next time there is a fire, it's really super bad. So they do a controlled burn every now and then. What am I doing? I say that I used to live in Colorado, and when there's a forest fire in Colorado, because it rains ash. Can get bad. Let's see. Upcoming prescribed burn. Ranger with expertise and procedures being transferred. Please see attached personnel file. The overseeing officer is Janice Greenbrier. Is charged with supervision. Okay. What is there's? Wait, noises. Okay, so there's either a ghost in the attic, or This girl Lonnie is like hiding up there, maybe, possibly. I don't know. Ballroom dancing, couples bowling, cooking class. Strike. No ballroom dancing. Cook the big meal for Terry and Sam. Alright. Good. Fun. Big meal. Wish I could have had it. But I was in Europe. Cassette case. Bratmobile potty mouth. For Sam. Ooh. Alright. Oh!
It's weird hanging out with girls. Daniel was around ever since I was little, and other girls? I don't know. But being around Lonnie is like instantly just right. I gave her the grand Psycho House tour and took my revenge on Super Nintendo. And it was like, I don't know. I finally found someone I feel normal around.
Yeah.
I drove her home and she gave me this tape and said, "You have got to listen to this." I haven't stopped playing it since.
Well. Okay. Good. Good. She's making friends. Sam's making friends. Making friends with the pink-haired girl. Left your TV on. Oh, the Nintendo's not there. But Adventurous the cat. Yeah. Well, I keep hearing noises like there's somebody behind me. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, hey, it totally works. Do you see it? Look. You can do it. It's a real magic eye. That's fantastic. What about this one? Oh, yeah. There it is. Are you looking? You gotta look. It's really there. It's a magic eye. I mean, it really is. I'm not like being, oh, it's the 90s. No, really, seriously. Check it out. It's awesome. Alright. Open sliding door. Journey of Crystal. Alright. Super Spitfire. These look like good games. I want to play them. But the Super Nintendo's gone. Huh. Grab a cassette. Bratmobile, cool schmool. Huh. I don't know, this feels weird, right? I'm like in my sister's room just like rooting through her stuff. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this. I don't know. Uh-huh. Oop. The Misfits. Huh. Alright. Nail polish. Nailed it. Ultraviolet. Emma, blah, 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 blah. What do we got? What do we got? Plate. It looks like a teenager's room. I used to have a flag like this when I was... Well, okay, I wasn't a teenager. I was in college. So I don't have that excuse. But, okay, yeah. Anyway, I did have a flag like I had a Jolly Roger, and I did basically just pin it on my wall like that. You know, college things. I'm an adult now. Don't worry. He's in Africa. All right, groove. Okay. Groove. Kurt Cobain. Yep. Alright. Steggy? Stelly? Steggy! Alright. I want to believe. Oh, God. What is this? K-Sync. Alright. Alright. Dirty laundry all over the place. Sam had this in like 4th grade. Really? Now, wait a minute. Really? Sam had this in 4th grade. Now, if she's in high school, if she's old enough to drive now in 1995, that would make her 16 at least. In 4th grade, she'd be 9 years old, which would have been 7 years earlier. In 1988, did they have trapper keepers in 1988? Or is this an anachronism? Oh, hello. Holy Bible. Alright. Samantha. One of these really cheesy little plaques with the name and all that. Yep, typical household stuff. Grab a board game. What do you got? Got your number. Going to dance with anybody? Is that like, yeah, there is a game just like this. What is it, like Mystery Date or something? I've never played it. I've never played the game that game. No, certainly not. The King's Labyrinth, Chapter 2, Fraying Threads. Captain Allegra, still in her flowing skirt and sturdy jerkin, descended the single shining thread into the lower cavern of the lab. Oh boy. And it just goes on. Alright. If you want to read it, I'll stop here for a moment. You can pause, read the first page. Alright. You can pause and read the second page. And you can pause and you can read the third page. But I'm not going to read it because it's too long. I think the important thing to understand here is that despite the fact that he is a terrible writer, Sam wants to be like her dad and write. Let's see. Which is kind of adorable. So, you know. Oh man, these things. Man, I want some of these. I mean, right now, like, yeah, okay, I'm a grown man, but I want some. Man. They're cool, right? I mean, cool, like, well, whatever. I'm a grown man. I don't have to... Cool doesn't have to be cool. Alright. Hey, Sam, do you want to see Pulp Fiction after school at the Coliseum? It came out last weekend, and Todd won't shut up about it either. So either it's good, or we can make fun of him for liking it. Man, Pulp Fiction is good. It's a good movie. Alright. My mom is supposed to cook dinner for us tonight for a change, but I can just ditch out on it probably. What time? Also, isn't that movie supposed to be really violent? Am I going to barf? Well, it's a Tarantino film. It is a Tarantino film. It's an oddly comedic Tarantino film with a lot of blood, but yep, you might barf. It's pretty violent. Let's see. According to Todd, it is pretty hardcore. I guess Uma Thurman gets stabbed in the heart with a heroin needle. So that's kind of hilarious. Also something about cheeseburgers is important. Todd wants to see it again. 7:15, okay. Don't barf. Alright, see you then. Okay. Don't barf. Barf and cheeseburger. Barf and cheeseburger. Okay, so wow, this might be a really long episode again. I'm gonna cut it off here. Still sort of exploring the upstairs. Did I go in a loop? I think I went in a loop. Yeah. Anyway, I hope you're having fun with this. I am. And as far as you know, my name is RoboSpy, and watch the next episode.